Hello, this is Vera. I am at a rainy day here in Gortys, and it's one of the major sites here on Crete. And what you see in front of you is the Apostle Paul, who was here on this island. This is the remnant, I believe, one of his church that he built. I cannot have access to it, but that's what it's left. It has done some renovation here and there. Yeah, that's what it is. Here I come closer to the church that was built during the period of St. Paul. See this one here, this rock that also seems to be like what they used when burned by heat. Yes, you can see it's been burned by heat. I would like to know what heat burned them. And some of those rocks, I don't know. It's really, I think it has to be rebuilt by some of those structure that was before this one. I can see, yes. Impressive. I see those blocks that, oh my god, look at this polygonal rocks right there, right there, right there. Polygonal masonry. And some of those inserted knobs, impressive. This is, I believe it's Latin. The alphabet. Phonetic is derived. Phonetic derived from the alphabet, and the one who created the phonetics or the Phoenicians, the Canaanites. And we know that St. Paul married, I believe he was married to a Canaanite, because St. Paul is also King Saul. Here again we have polygonal structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners. And 5 on the bottom. Here is this. I found also one of these very big boulders with entries like that in Kentucky. believe this section got destroyed. Got destroyed by probably wars. But many wars have been fought. Yeah. Very big structure. You can see there where there is a entry, but it looks like it's been melted. These are bombastic rocks. I don't know if at one time been put together. I think this one, maybe it looks like been put together. I'm not sure. Yeah. Here it's very interesting. You can see how it's been scraped by machinery or some kind of object to cut this block, and over here all this is burned. So I am not sure if it's burned by war or cataclysm. Maybe also could be that this block was put together after the cataclysm, after the destruction, and be rebuilt something different, because here we can see again very much burned. And extremely, this one is like is it done by war? I'm not sure, because it seemed to be like to burn stone like that, it takes lots of heat, but again it also can do by war. And here this been destroyed, totally destroyed. Like this been kind of smoked. Here we have polygonal again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and probably 6. Been again moved a little bit, could be by earthquake or something else. Sarcophage. I only can say it in French, sarcophage. I know in English I should know that, but I have a hard time to pronounce this. Sarcophagus, yes. In French is sarcophage. I was wondering if it's really to put a dead body in there, or was for something different. There's like an opening up there. I know it's not compare what you see in Egypt, of course. And there is another one, more damaged. Impressive. It has to do something with the sun coming through, because they knew how to do this with the sun shining through these openings. Even this over there is polygonal over there. So even in the time of the Roman time, they knew how to do structure with polygonal architecture. The altar. Impressive. Wow. Another sarcophagus. Here again, burnt blocks. How did they do it to cut those rocks? Boys, it's totally obliterated on the top. Could be also from a solar flash. Again, we have a polygonal 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yes, with shape polygonal again. It was done for earthquakes to make it stable. This is the Romans, and that is a different building style. That's Romans is on top. The bottom is from the earlier civilization. Here again you can see how the Roman patched up. This is burnt, so I try to patch it up. It's like in Peru, where the Inca tried to patch it up. Here again, same thing. And you have those knobs, those very, very famous knobs that was used back then. So we don't know how old this place is. Here is the famous law written in, I believe I'm not sure if it's Greek. I think it's Greek. Yes, it's Greek, by Apostle Paul. And this is the law. I did not know there was so much written about it. I saw the only law that existed was in the Sinai desert, delivered to Moses. So maybe there was the Roman law. I'm not sure. Very impressive, lots of information. This must be more than 10 commandments. Must be very sophisticated judicial form of literature. I think that's what Paul meant. The law is good. This is a Roman buildings, and actually on top of this burn as well. So must be for more as well too. Here you can see the difference. This is Roman, and then this is pre-Roman, and you see this exactly the same way it was built in Knossos and in Festus. Exactly the same. So whoever was at Festus in Knossos was the same author of this, and this came much later. What a difference. Day and night. So the older is more sophisticated than the younger one. Here again, see extremely burned by heat. Something, I think. And here is by woman, where they fixed up, where they patched it up in a very sloppy way. And this one seemed to be like that's done from later. It's like lots of mortar, lots of mortar, and they kind of cut. So that might be even after the Roman. That's what you find when you go to Northern Europe. You find these kind of buildings in a structure where they use extreme or a mortar to hold pieces together. Here someone used one of the something written information and put it upside down and put it together. So this is done very sloppily. You see lots of mortar, lots of mortar, and you probably didn't know how to read and write. They didn't know what it was talking about, so they just took it away and used it as to build a wall, not knowing what it means, because the letters are upside down. There was someone who was uneducated. I mean, you cannot blame them for them. They just didn't know. Here another structure that is written information that was used to build something, to reconstruct something, much later time. You can see that. That's what you can find in Northern Europe, where it's constructed this way. And here they probably took part of the written laws and used it to build something. To build it something, and they didn't know, they didn't know. Here you can see this was like constructed for either for like water pipes to transport water to certain places. So they had all-time fresh water from the source. Very sophisticated. Here far away there is something else that seemed to be has existed. It's like either a woman forum, something, but it has totally been destroyed into bits and pieces. I guess they're still working on this. And it goes all the way to the top of the mountain. So basically this whole entire thing was probably built by a structure. You can see all this has been destroyed. It will take eons to excavate this. You can see from far away all the treasure we may find. There are one over there. Very interesting. Yeah. Who knows what took place over here, what we uncover, what we have to learn. If these stones could talk, that would be something. If they only could talk. Okay, this is Gortys, and thank you for listening to my video again, and I will be talking to you sometime soon. Thank you.